I'm Karen Clark, and I'm a Tonkinese breeder. I live in the Kingston area. Even my husband will ask me, why am I doing this? I love animals. I love animals, and cats are my passion. And that's what keeps me going every day. If I don't feel very well, or if if my arthritis is bad that day or whatever, I can't stay in bed or sit down and do nothing. I have to get up and get moving. And these guys are so, they're friendly, and they're, waiting for you in the morning. So it's pretty nice. The Tonkinese breed is the origins are Burmese and Siamese. And I first got interested because I owned an old-fashioned traditional Siamese many years ago, and I loved the breed. And when I was retiring, I decided that I would like to breed cats, and the Tonkinese breed was the one that was closest to the traditional Siamese. So that's why I ended up with the Tonkinese, because they're friendly, they're affectionate, they love to play, they're constantly jumping up and down or climbing on your shoulder or having a lot of fun. They can be trained much like a dog sometimes. They'll retrieve, they'll meet you at the door, they're just a fun-loving sort of cat. The advantages of having a pedigree animal, whether it's a dog or a cat, is that you know where the animal has come from, you know what the breeding lines are, you know what to expect from its personality, you know how it's going to, how big it's going to be when it grows up, how it's, you're hoping that it's going to be a healthy cat, etc. Having said that, there are lots of household cats, rescue cats, etc., that are just as nice and just as lovable as a purebred. But the difference is that you may not know what the personality is going to be and whether or not they've come from a healthy background. But other than that, I mean, I love all cats. I have rescue cats, I have pet cats, and I breed, and it's for fun. It's that's what I like. I also have dogs, but cats happen to be my passion. Shows are set up for both the breeders to show their cats and to meet with one another and to have the judges in to look at your cats, but it's also for the public to come and see, especially for them to come and see different breeds, because it's very difficult if you're, well, anywhere, even in large cities or small cities, it's very difficult to see different breeds. Whereas if you go to a show, you're going to see, long-haired, short-haired, many different types of breeds. So it is for the breeders also to showcase their cats and give people an idea of what they look like and how they act. I will be entering 3 of my Tonkinese cats. I'm entering them in 3 different classes. I'll have 1 kitten there, and I'll have 1 female adult, and I'll have 1 female premier. And we're hoping, of course, that we'll win a ribbon. You only win the big ribbons if you get the big rosettes you get if you win a final in your class. So, but you'll have they'll be judged in 4 different rings on each day, and so 4 judges will decide whether or not your cat is in the top 10 or top 15, depending on the numbers of cats that are entered in the show. And each judge finals their particular group of cats. So that's the fun part of the show.
I hope he likes getting brushed.
The grooming of the cats is one of the most important things for a show. Usually you'll be bathing the cat, and so they'll be getting their shampoo, their conditioner, and their blow dry, or whatever you happen to use for your particular cats. And that, of course, is always a challenge. Everybody has seen the videos of cats being washed and wet, and believe me, it's all true. So in my case, I'm actually very lucky because I have short-haired cats, and mine are pretty simple. It's pretty easy to get them ready for a show. They get a bath and chamois down and conditioner and whatnot, but The folks with long-haired cats have a lot more work to do.
I always have that too. I tell them.
The big challenge, I think, is keeping all of your cats healthy. If you do have, if you have an upper respiratory infection or something, then it's often everybody will get it. So then you have to treat everybody. So the big challenges are your veterinary bills, and other challenges are just it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you want to go away, you have to have someone who's capable to come in and look after your animals. And that can be a challenge. I'm very lucky. I have a really good pet sitter who looks after my guys. And I think they're probably the biggest challenges that you have. Plus, of course, it's the maintenance, cleaning and scouring and disinfecting and whatnot, which is very important with cats because they can pass diseases or illnesses along very easily, so that's a big challenge.
How'd that nap go?
Yeah, and I guess I...
The folks that I've met through breeding it's been wonderful. I have many what I now consider lifelong friends that have been made from breeding, and that's both other breeders and mostly from people who have adopted some of my cats. Lots of them come back for another one, and it's wonderful to get the pictures, the updates of the cats with the kids or with other animals in the household or whatever. It's just I guess they're the best times.